When you look at our shows and you walk in and you just from every one of the theaters, from the minute you hit the lobby doors, you start to immerse you in a different world. And I think when people want to go see entertainment, and particularly here in Vegas, they want to be entertained. They don't necessarily want to be thought-provoked. They're not looking to see a serious play. And that's what our entertainment provides is escape. I'm going to actually start with my first time in Las Vegas, which was in mid 1993. I was working for a company called Troika Entertainment, and we produced Starlight Express at the Las Vegas Hilton. And it was after Siegfried and Roy. It was the second biggest show in kind of the current era of Las Vegas, and Andrew Lloyd Webber's show. It was really successful for a number of years over at the Hilton, except we got ravaged for it by the lovely Review Journal, saying that we took Elvis's former theater and turned it into a roller rink. So we opened in September 1993, and a few months later, in December of '93, is when Miss Dare opened at Treasure Island. So that was kind of the overlap. That's what started when it was my first Cirque show. Well, I think when you look at what Cirque has done and the impact Cirque has had, everybody, and all the headliners have some form of acrobats in their show. When Cher's first residency here at the Coliseum, she referred to one act that she had a bunch of people on different hoops and tissue acts. She called it Cirque de Cher. So, there's been a play on our name for a long time. And, I guess that's flattering in a lot of ways because we really brought the whole gymnastic acrobatic lexicon into a lot of other art forms. Pink, I think Pink's been famous for that on tour with her tours. A lot of people use acrobats and gymnasts now, which is great for them because they've got a career beyond the training that they do for years and years in the competitive world. Partnering with other brands and other intellectual property brought a different sense of responsibility to us because you're not just responsible for the Cirque brand, now because we were entrusted with somebody else's brand. And it was the first time the Beatles had ever associated with anybody else. Even up to that point, they hadn't allowed their music to be digitally downloaded. They were very, very protective of their brand and what they had, yet they entrusted us with that. And that comes with a huge responsibility, how you represent that on stage every night. So you're not just maintaining your own company name, you're maintaining someone else's. What makes Cirque different, I think, is the international flavor for the shows because we can call it a circus. We're based in circus-style entertainment, but it really so much more than that. It's circus without animals, it's acrobatics, it mixes theater, it mixes opera, because we have a little bit of every kind of style in there, and I think that's what works. And then you add in the Canadian, really Quebec culture, and that is unique and distinct, and that to me is the stamp that's on.